there's a hot topic of discussion coming up in a few different areas, and I want to hop on here and speak on that. And that is Hoodoo a closed practice? Now, let me start by saying that I cannot answer that question. I, just like all of us, do not have the permission or the right, and we should not try to speak on other people's cultures or lived experiences. So I can't say, as a person not of that practice and not of that culture, if that is a closed practice. We have to listen to people in that practice to answer that question. And I see a lot of people, people who look like me, who are getting, offended by that, getting offended by people saying, no, this is a closed practice. And the thing about it is that I get you. I see you. I understand where you're coming from. I think that we, as a people who have been put under an umbrella of whiteness, have a yearning right now to redefine our individual identities. Because when you think about it, what does white mean? What does it mean? There are so many different nuances in that when it comes to culture, right? So I think that we're having this yearning to rediscover our own heritage and our own cultures and reconnect with that. And as a person who practices folk magic, who comes from a living tradition, who has spent at least the past 5, if not more years of my life, like reconnecting with and deconstructing my ancestry, really understanding the ties back to the Celtic cultural continuum, really understanding the seeds that planted my people. I think it's easy for me to see this, but maybe if you're pulled to that because you're yearning a connection to your own heritage. So many of our beliefs and the way that we live our lives are tied up in this identity that we're comfortable with. However, there's so much power in deconstructing and reconstructing yourself, and the journey of that, of stepping into your authentic self, that it's worth it. It is a lot of work. Like I said, I've done it for 5 years, but we have to do it. And we have to do it as a society right now. Like, we have to reconnect back to our cultures. And it does, like I said, you don't have to go very far. Just look at what your grandma did, your great grandma did, right? When somebody got sick, what did they do? What kind of practices did your family do before this modern age? Anyway, I've rambled too much. I've got to go to a thing. But I just wanted to hop on here and say this because it was killing me. And I needed to get it out. Thanks for listening. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you later.